Hello everyone, today in this video we'll discuss a question related to DMARD drugs. So we'll start with the question. The home health nurse reviews the laboratory results for 4 clients. Which laboratory value is most important for the nurse to report to the HCP? So option 1, client with Clostridium difficile infection receiving metronidazole has a white blood cell count of 15,000 mmQ. Client with liver cirrhosis has an international normalized ratio of 1.5, INR 1.5. Option 3, client with mild asthma exacerbation receiving prednisone has a blood glucose of 250 mg per dl. Option 4, client with rheumatoid arthritis taking adalimumab has a white blood cell count of 14,000 per mmQ. So out of this, which option the nurse should inform to the healthcare provider based on this connection with the medicine and its laboratory value? So here the first option says that the client with the Clostridium difficile infection receiving metronidazole has a white blood cell count of 15,000. So here while seeing this WBC count, we know that it is slightly elevated. So the client with the Clostridium difficile infection, so the infection chances, it will increase the rate of WBC count. So this is some of the expected finding of Clostridium difficile infection, and anyway the client is already receiving metronidazole, which is the accurate appropriate treatment. So this is not something or most important that we should inform to the HCP. So we can eliminate that option. Then the next option says client with the liver cirrhosis has an international normalized ratio of 1.5. So based on the normal value, or while we are comparing with the normal value of INR, we know that it is slightly elevated. But the condition here, we can see the client with the liver cirrhosis, which means that we know that liver is the one producing the most of the clotting factors. So when the client is having liver cirrhosis problem, so proper clotting factors production will not happen. So the chances of bleeding might be more. So in that scenario, the INR value of 1.5, it's an expected finding. It's not something which is very urgent to inform to the healthcare provider. So we can eliminate option 2 also. So now we have eliminated 2 options. We have only 2 more. We'll see. See here the option 3 says client with the mild asthma exacerbation receiving prednisone has a blood glucose of 250 mg per dl. So what do you think? We know that the corticosteroids that might be increase the blood glucose level. So in this case, client have a mild asthma exacerbation. For that, client is receiving prednisone. So the prednisone will usually, as an expected finding, the prednisone might be slightly increase the blood glucose level. So that is also an expected finding, not something which require an immediate action. So we have eliminated all the 3 options. Now the only one option that is pending is option 4. So what do you think? How it could be an answer, or why we should inform this is an urgent thing to the healthcare provider? Here it says client with the rheumatoid arthritis taking adalimumab. So what kind of medicine is? It's a DMARD medicine. We said previously, we are starting the video. It's a disease modifying anti-rheumatic drugs, and it's like a group of monoclonal antibodies. We already studied previously that TNF, like a tumor necrosis factors. So these are some of the connection related to this drug. So when a client is taking such kind of medicine, it will we know that it is some kind of immunosuppression. So in that case, if the white blood cell count is keep on increasing, means it's something alarming. So we should immediately inform to the doctor. So our answer is option 4. Why? Because we know that the adalimumab, it's a DMARD medication, and it's also called as monoclonal antibodies. And while taking such kind of medicines, the chances of immunosuppression and the infections might be more. So it shows the value of WBC is showing is slightly elevated and it's keep on increasing, which means that there is an alarming sign. The client should get the immediate attention to prevent the further consequences. So an elevated WBC count in this client can indicate underlying infection and should be reported immediately. So that's the point related to with this option. I hope it's clear. Sometimes it might be a difficult part because these DMRD medications are not much familiar with us. However, it's better to have a clear idea how it is connected and why we choose this option, and why we are eliminating other options. So in such kind of question scenarios, if you are not clear with one of the option, try to eliminate the options which you have an idea, because all the three options we have an idea, we know that those symptoms are expected findings, so based on that we can eliminate those options. So finally we'll get the answer. I hope it's easy. In such a way we will try to tackle, and if you have any doubt, please mention in the comment box.